Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Wario Land 3. In the last episode, we ended by getting the kind of bean sprout change that made these beanstalk things grow around the world. We got the truck wheels from not the vast plain, from the grasslands, which then upgraded the truck in the volcano's base, which is what we're going to go and take care of this episode. Oh, felt like I missed that thing. What I was going to say was, now we get on to one of the more annoying treasures in the game, definitely in the early game. There's going to be a couple of them this episode, but this one particularly pisses me off. Firstly, you just have to... Oh, nope, that's a lie. I had to avoid these annoying grabby things where you climb up here. Get out of my way. There we go. And past there. And you'll have noticed on the way up, if you're astute, there was a musical coin down to the side. Hidden blocks, yay! You'll have noticed these at a couple of points in the game. There are basically blocks that are disguised as, like, nearby terrain. And here, we can basically butt stomp through all of these and grab this musical coin. Keep going down, and eventually you'll hit solid ground. And then you can punch out this way and kind of escape. Oh, nope. And then climb back up to the top. And then, of course, the way that we're supposed to go is up through this tube. Because here's the truck that has wheels on it. So when we stand on it, it starts moving. Wario kind of jerks out a bit. And now begins a very annoying bit where basically you have to kind of keep up with it and follow it along. And there are just some bits I could never do on it. So let's see how it goes. You'll have noticed these fire roboters floating around. If they hit you, you turn into Fire Wario, which we've not seen yet, but it's extremely annoying. We'll see it this episode, I'm sure. Basically, you just need to get on these bits, wait right on the left of the car, and then at the last possible moment, jump right up to the right. This is why I hate this bit. Here's the red chest. Haven't got the damn red key, have we? So, go down here, go all the way back to the left. Yes, I'm not kidding. Oh, well! Now we see Fire Wario, don't we? He runs around, he's controlling himself, but you can jump, that's all you can do. After a while, he sets on fire, burns, and then kind of, he can damage enemies while he's burning, but then kind of turns back to human again. So, that's kind of fun, I guess. I'm going to go and do that again. Take two. This time, avoiding the fire roboter. He nearly did exactly the same thing to me last time. I'm never sure how to pronounce that, whether it's roboter or roboter, but either way. Here's the red key. Now we need to get back to the red chest again, and oh, this fucker's going to get me. Whoop! There we go. Ooh, musical coin! Nope, no musical coin for me, because that fucker's gonna burn me. Actually, it kind of doesn't matter if I fuck this bit up, because I'll just, fall down, but then I need to do the top bit again anyway, so I'll see you back up there. Whee, and there we go. And now, this is what makes this treasure even more annoying. Behold. The blue bracelet. The blue bracelet. There we go. Looks kind of cool. Got a couple of musical coins. 4 of them, fuck. Well done me. But nothing happens. Yeah, that treasure is a no-changey treasure, which is ridiculously annoying, because basically it means that you didn't have to do the beanstalk change on the grasslands first, either. That is kind of like, it's a chain of treasures. The truck wheels and then the blue bracelets. It's a chain of treasure that's all a red herring, so we need to do, firstly, the Pool of Rain, because that's the only kind of the Pool of Rain and the Vast Plain were the other 2 beansprout changes, so we're going to go on and do them. Now, this is another one that can be incredibly infuriating, but there's a nice little trick for it that I've already done, so I'll show you it. That's where the red chest is, just so you know. So this is one where basically the chest is easy to get to, the mission is to get the key. The trick for this is do it at night. Doing this at day is, I wouldn't say damn near impossible, but bloody hard. Whereas doing it at night just makes it much easier, because all these spearheads are asleep. See between these 2 platforms here? That's a gap, it's covered up. If these spearheads are awake, oh, that one just fucking woke up! Ugh. As you can see, like, if you fall down, you end up, like, you are moving to the right over the top of the level, so if you fall down, you do actually end up at the kind of same location, so you generally have to traverse back through the level to the left, and then go back from it to the right again. When the spearheads are awake, they're horrible, but when they're asleep, you can kind of catch most of them unawares. Ooh! Right, let's kill this guy. Oh, I've woken up the... Oh, no, I haven't woken up the top one. Awesome. Let's wallop him. Whoop! There we go. And dash jumping again is your friend here for kind of getting a good mix of both horizontal and vertical motion. Here, if you fall down through here, you get a musical coin, which is nice. Then jump across the right. Nope, that didn't work. The only advantage of doing it in the daytime is you can watch how the spearheads move and use that to work out where the platform starts and ends, if it's like obscured in a bush like kind of parts of them are. but it's easier to just work it out. Oh, okay. There we go, red key. It's easier to just kind of have them... The benefit you get from having them awake is much outweighed by the benefit you get from having them asleep, because that's taking me, what, a couple of tries there, and I know this game really well, and that's with the nighttime advantage. Without that, oh, it's extremely infuriating. It's the fact that it's not just hard, but also you take ages to kind of get back round to it each time. It's just, oh, it's time-consuming. But we have finished it now, because we've got the red key, and the treasure is just here. And this treasure does something. Blink! Love that little sound effect. I love all the music and sound effects in this game. The sound design is fantastic. This is the Ring of Revival, blue. And it does nothing. But the fact there's a Ring of Revival blue implies there are ones of other colours. So we're going to go to the final beanstalk change, which was on the vast plain. Now there's beanstalky bits everywhere on this one. You can kind of see these. So for example, if we climb this one, and I annoyed the damn teru. Where the hell am I? There we go. Completely lost myself for a moment there. If we climb up here, is what I meant to do. There's a musical coin, which is nice. This one has a fair few kind of beanstalks throughout the level now, but there's only one we actually need. If we grab the Mad Einstein's potion, fuck you, there we go. This one here is the one we need to climb, because this actually has shit at the top that we couldn't access before. So here's an interesting little room. Firstly, Grabbot. He grabs you, and he pulls you up. Now we're up here. And there's a musical coin. I said that way too quickly. Musical coin. There's some more splatters or slammers or whatever they're called. Squasher, I think they were called. Here you actually want to avoid them. In this entire room there is no advantage of being flat, Wario. They are just there to piss you off. If you get to the top here, you can now open this up so you don't have to come around anymore. You can just climb up the ladder. And we have a very frustrating thing at the top. So, the sun. Spit fire at you, which sets you on fire, Wario. And this bit is extremely hard to navigate when you're on fire. And if you fall down, it's like the last level all over again. But, like the last level, there's another trick to doing it. And the trick is the same, which is, come back here at night. So now at night time, surprisingly enough, the sun has been replaced with the moon. The moon has a number of advantages. It shoots, it shoots like stars, which set you electric. Electricity is so much easier to recover from than fire, because you kind of bounce a little bit. Chances are, unless you're in a bad position, you'll probably land on one of these little platforms anyway. The projectiles he shoots he shoots them much less frequently. There's the green key, which we're after. He shoots his projectiles much less frequently, and they move slower, so they're easier to dodge. And he's just generally more predictable and less annoying if he does manage to hit you. So that's kind of good. So we've got the key, but if we come over to where we need to go, minigame clear! Yay! Everyone's favourite minigame. Always says minigame clear. It implies there might... Oh, no. It implies there might potentially be other minigames, but it is wrong. Minigame always just means golf in this. Though sometimes, as I say, they mix up the courses, which makes it mildly more interesting. And that's a very conservative use of the word mild. But there's a musical coin there, and if we come all the way across... Golf! Oh, wow, I was about to get hit by that thing. Nice dodge. God, I think that's the only useful thing golf's ever done. Try and dodge the second one. God, though. Well, I'm dead. Oh! Insult to injury! Fucker. Oh no, I'm not going to even do the easy level. No, that's going to be too much power, isn't it? Ah! Golf! Oh, this is so infuriating. Rough. Right, let's give this full wallop. And it should land just on the edge. Right, now a full power shot from here should still just clear the water. Yeah. Let's get some good timing on that. Oh my god. Why am I sucking so hard at this today? Man, I should cut this out. Hey! That made it across. That's nice. We might still have... This might still be salvageable. Give it that much. Bit of backspin. And I've got one more shot, actually. I'm actually in the bunker, so I need to give this a bit more than I think. There we go. That was a weird way around, but it did work, eventually. Opens minigame block. And then getting that back there should be easy. Should be easy. There's a piss of... This is very annoying if you've got the sun. But with the moon, yeah, it's relatively easy. His shots are really slow, easily to dodge. And the treasure gets its own room because it's special, with silkies that annoy everyone. Basically, you just need to stay down here until you can get behind both of them, and then whack them both. Because if they touch you, yay! Ball of string, Wario. So the last treasure was the blue Ring of Revival. So this treasure kind of continues on the same theme, obviously enough, and it is... Wait for it. The red Ring of Revival. So this is kind of cool. And the two work together, get some musical coins, and more importantly, we get a really cool cutscene. Cool to me, anyway. There's always kind of, at least in my head, I always have a couple of like the key moments of this game, and we've pretty much had the first one, which is the raising of the Tower of Revival, except for one of the key moments I always think was like when the Pool of Rain fills, like with the kind of rain cloud jar we had a few last episodes. But the Tower of Revival is a cool level, because chest is there, and basically you just need to work your way to the top, but there's a lot of tricks for it. Like here, there is that fiery block. In order to get that, we need to light all the torches in this room, which requires us to use Fire Wario, and touch each one, and just got to jump at the right times to kind of make it between the platforms. I might have... No, I'm fine. So that's all of them, and now we just need to wait for the Fire Wario to run out, and then we can go up there. If you fall in the water at the bottom, it'll run out automatically, but there we go. I can do it up here. And this is a really cool level because it's entirely vertical, like it is a tower, so you're kind of working your way to the top, and the grey key is relatively near the top. You have to get past a few kind of puzzles to get to it first. What appears to be a blue skeleton or snake or something like that. I'm not sure what that is, but make note of that. If you hop across there. Now if you come through here, you crouch through here, but you can't jump because there's no ceiling, so normally you would fall down here. But when you've got this thing here, you can just jump up again, and it's fine. Kill the Paragoom. That wasn't necessary, but it was certainly fun. Now if we come all the way up to the top of this little bit, there's another little bit that I'm going to point out here as basically... There's a lot going on in this room, but you can't get to it yet. Remember that for later again. I kind of don't like it so much when... Oh, fucking Numos. I don't like it when, like, something changes something. Like, a treasure changes a level, and you're kind of like... Oh, didn't even know what that was. That's why I'm kind of going out, making sure to kind of point out where changes will occur in the future, therefore when they happen you're like, oh, it's there, rather than be like, I don't even remember that room. But anyway, if we float all the way to the top here... We get into a kind of wider open space. There's another Numo here. If you touch that thing, that'll just hurt you. So, and that'll stop you being puffy, because we want to get to the top, because that's where a musical coin is. And then if we hop down again... Oh, there's a donut here. Don't get donuted, you want to get puffied instead. No! Oh, that was unusual. Oh, what the hell is going on? Can I not do that? What the... Yeah! Oh, that was an extremely unusual series of events. Oh, well, anyway, the grey key is up here, so that's that done. And we do actually now kind of, we don't need the donut here, but it is useful because, over to the right here, don't, oh, well, if we kill that and then hit one of those, and now we use the donut here again and become Fat Wario, get away from me, don't, why is this game so cursed? No, I've literally never had any shit like this happen to me before. You, donut me, thank you. Now, as long as that Numo stays fucked off. Yeah, come down here and you can crack through these blocks as heavy. And then we're kind of back here again. Can't go down the ladder while I'm still fat. Need to lose some weight. There we go. Down the ladder. And we just need to go all the way down to the bottom again, because obviously you've seen where the grey chest is. So, damn Paragoomba scared the crap out of me. Not Paragoomba, Paragoom. I think they're called Paragoom. Yeah, they are called Paragoom. I always want to say Goomba because but it's a Wario game, not a Mario game. Anyway, the Tower Revival is a cool place because, like, not only all the treasures here are interesting, like, all the treasures themselves are something useful, like, loads of stuff changes the Tower Revival, and the Tower Revival changes loads of places. And behold! Power up! These are the double-finned flippers! So, as ever, the game will kind of talk us through them. Previously, if you jumped on the surface of water, you would just float, but now you can kind of go underwater. The control stick moves underwater, and then, well, control pad, and then you can press B to swim super fast. Kind of for a little burst, but even swimming super fast, there are like rapids that you still can't swim against. And that's about it. But that changes a lot of levels. The most notable change is, of course, the Pool of Rain. But yeah, I think it changes, yeah, the big bridge as well. And we'll start off by doing the big bridge, because we are literally right next to it. So this one, you have to first get through the level to like the end again by jumping over these stupid fish. And remember, there's a second one at the end there, because they're all evenly spaced out apart from that last one, which is really bloody annoying. Then anyway, if we swim all the way over here... Oh no, what did I do? I did a stupid thing, didn't I? Yes, I did. That was a rhetorical question, and I'm exactly aware of what I did. I jumped too high and forgot that you can actually, like, jump through the bridge. Oh, no, you can fuck off. Maybe these aren't fish, they're actually like tadpoles now, I look at it. How strange. Like a polywag or something. There's stuff down to the right there, but you can't do much there. If we come all the way over to the left, you can see this right from the beginning of the level. There is musical coin. Let's grab that. I think actually, weirdly enough, I don't think it saves your musical coins unless you get all 8 in one. It kind of doesn't save how many you've got in a thing, but I'm just showing them now and I'll show the rest later. Rather than when I actually collect all of them. But anyway, if we come through here, we get to something frustrating. Burr bears. Annoying amounts of burr bears. You just kind of crouch there and to dodge their shots. And I would recommend killing these things just because you'll probably end up having to come up this bit that I'm on multiple times, and it's easier if they're gone. Obviously, you just hit them twice in order to kill them. Can you fuck off? Yep, and fuck off again. Now this is really annoying to get to. You kind of have to jump out and then... Basically, you need to stay crouched there, because if you let go of crouch and then press crouch again, then you, in midair, you then start ground pounding. But it's really annoying. Like, there we go. You kind of have to balance right on the end and then press left, then right quite quickly. But if we come up here and through here, oh, hidden blocks. Oh, no, this bit. So, there's a burr bear here. He hits you and turns you into ice. And you need to just bonk him like that, otherwise that bit can sometimes feel just impossible. Like, you just run towards him and he ices you and you skid back. And then you run towards him and he ices you and you skid back. And this goes over and over again. The treasure's up there. Treasure is up there. We're just going to call them chests, because I can't say the word treasure quickly. I always go treasure. Anyway, if we come down here, the key is there, unsurprisingly. And then we're down here, another burr bear. Let's kill him as well. And then we can break through all these things, grab a musical coin. And there's this bit again, so that's why we killed the burr bears earlier. It's still annoying that you have to kind of hit them twice to kill them, but hey. Treasure chest. I said I was just going to call them chests, didn't I? I lied, apparently. You might have noticed a bit of a pattern now, which is that this is a crayon. We know what crayons do. They colour in the colourless mountain, but they don't do anything other than that. You'll have noticed whenever there's a change that changes multiple levels, I will do the pointless ones first, and then kind of go on and do the main ones. It's because basically, you can technically complete the game with only about 60 treasures. Like, you only need 60 of them, but I kind of want to basically... I want the final music box to be my final treasure. So that means I'm kind of completing everything as I go along. So that's why it sometimes seems that I'm going for the more kind of like, the more out of the way ones first. Now we can finally get to hear the kind of daytime music in the Pool of Rain, which I think is really cool. I really like the bass line in this, the kind of dun, 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 dun. I think it's really good, but we've only ever, like, for the Pool of Rain and, oh no, yeah, just the Pool of Rain has this music, but I don't know, the level we haven't got to later, but yeah, we've only ever been here at night both times, so we haven't heard it. But if we come through this door, we get to an annoying thing. These are the rapids that the game was telling us about, and yeah, can't swim through them. And there's a lot of stuff going on, and we're kind of working out which way to go. Can be incredibly annoying here. There's so many musical coins hidden through here that keeping track of them is going to be a nightmare, except for the fact that I have footage I can check and just know what I've done. But if I come over here, no, it's not here, I come the wrong way. It's very easy to get lost. Oh, to get lost in these things. It reminds me of like Seafloor Cavern or something from like Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. But if we want to go over here, then there's two options here. I want to take the bottom option first, because that brings us down here, and has the green key. Because there's another one where you don't want to get to the treasure and then be like, ah, I don't have the key. Then you have to traverse your way through here again, and it's really annoying. You can kind of control yourself. Like, if you really hammer B, you can, like, slightly fight against the currents, and you can move left and right and up and down a bit. It's just your kind of prevailing direction is the one that the arrows are pointing in. Now, here we are on the lower way. This time we want to go the upper way, and through this door. And we come across... That's kind of one-way thing. We come across... a boss! Yay. This is the Wolfenboss. He can vary between being extremely easy and infuriatingly difficult. These things that you shoot in the moment, if you touch them, you'll turn into Puffy Wario and float out the top of the room, as will you if you touch that spike thing. The spike thing cracks open, and there's a weird enemy in it that looks like a Goomba. Hit it, it'll bounce off the wall and hopefully hit him. Do that 3 times in a row, and that's how you kill him. The Goomba-looking thing stays around for a while, so it's best to kind of, do what I'm not doing, and kind of really kind of line up your shot and make sure from the angles. It's kind of like a weird form of pool that'll like bounce in the right way, whack him one in the jaw 3 times, and that defeats him. The first 2 are easy, the second one is extremely difficult at times. Let's wait for him to actually just do that. There, that should just hit, yep. Right, now this one is annoying. He'll start spitting the kind of bouncy thing soon, and it bounces towards you like that. It's easier if he does what he does there and kind of spits it all the way on one side and then you're all the way on the other side. It makes it very easy to dodge. Hey, did him first try. If any of those things hit you, you are puffy and just float out the top of the level and have to come around again. It can be extremely infuriating. So let's do that just in case anything happens, but it shouldn't. But I was fortunate there. You just gotta basically, if the puffy thing is bouncing towards you, you can jump over it. But other than that, that went relatively straightforwardly, and we unlock the Mist Fan. There's the treasure here. Did I get? Oh, I got 2 musical coins, nice. And we get a change. And we unlock the Stagnant Swamp, the first level of the East. Now, here's a weird thing about the East. Look at the visualizer at the bottom. You will notice that the 3 normal maps kind of have daytime, but the East is shown in nighttime. And indeed, if we basically... The only way to change time is to enter a level and leave it, because it changes every time we complete a level. So if we make it daytime, but we go over to the East, it's still nighttime. The East is shrouded in permanent darkness. That's like its thing. So that's kind of has some, not many implications, but some. But anyway, it's been about 20-ish minutes, so we'll call the episode there. Next episode, we will be moving on to the Stagnant Swamp, the first level of the East, and it's a cracker. It's another one of those levels like kind of Tower of Revival, where every treasure from it does something and loads of stuff changes it. Like it's one of those levels you feel like you're constantly kind of doing shit at, even though every level still only has 4 treasures. But anyway, it's been good. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Wario Land, and I hope you'll join me next time. Good day.